Alright, hello, welcome to the next renovation video. I am going to attempt to do a voiceover for the video. What you're seeing here is the exposed rim joist of the house. It has concerned me quite a bit, and so because of the rotting, I decided to remove both the screen door and the interior door, as well as that board that's right central right there, because it was loose and it was overhanging outside, causing the water to actually cause it to rot. Yeah, almost fell on my butt there. As you can see, the concrete steps have settled quite a bit. The upper layer of concrete had rebar in it, but so it was holding its shape as the other settled, but the concrete steps had settled underneath it. And what this was meaning was when the rain was coming, the rain would pool and actually run toward the house, toward that corner. So there was these big gaps, there was dust and water gain in there, and just generally bad. So what I did is I pulled the door out, and then I pulled the jamb out, and pulled it away from the stucco you can see on the left side and the right side. So that's the jamb. I pulled the bottom out, and as you can see, that was just exposing right into the basement there. And that's the cotton insulation, and there's the old door jamb. One interesting thing, on the very top of the door jamb, it looks like there is like they hewed it with an axe, which was very amusing to me. I had never thought that anyone would do that. So I took a cutting torch, cut away the metal arm bars, and then took the jackhammer and just beat the heck out of the top layer, the one that was rebarred. And this pretty much exposed all of the rotting on the wood. It's really bad, as you can see. So those boards will probably need to be replaced. You can see the new door there. Fits in there quite well. All the concrete blocks just in the road. Here's my oxyacetylene torch that was used to cut away the metal. And then here's the broken jackhammer that I used to really attack the steps. It was worn, the clasp that held the bit was worn, causing a major problem with the amount of effort that I had to do in order to remove just the smallest amounts of concrete. It worked quite well as long as there was a existing edge that was already worn, but once we got to the concrete that had never shown any weathering, it stopped working nearly at all, because the bit wasn't actually moving. Instead, what was going on was the bit was it wasn't consistently moving, so half the time it was mostly the force of the extra weight I was adding to the jackhammer. Now this is a 90-pound jackhammer, so that's a lot of weight that can be applied every time the pneumatics cylinder cycles up and down. You shouldn't have to add an extra 100 pounds of force through me, so you can imagine how much jarring and rattling of the bones that it provided to me as I really worked my tail off to remove as much of this as possible. The steps are, when you consider how much concrete there is there, they go down about 4 to 5 inches in the footing underneath the ground level, and so that's a lot of concrete. Just had to work away at it. My primary goal, once I realized that the jackhammer was broken and the bit froze, my primary goal was to get the concrete down below the level of the house rim joist, so that at least the concrete foundation was exposed, and I would be able to easily remove the wooden boards that were rotten and replace them with new boards, and then make a batch of stucco and repair it. So this is just one of the bucket loads that was removed, and that